I wanted to DJ. That's why I went to college here.
Yeah.
Which is kind of I don't know what, that was the logic though. I'm not saying that's the best logic.
So that was like 2011, 2012?
Something like that, yeah. And I
when DJing was blowing up.
DJing was blowing up.
Like, I can become a DJ.
I was booking DJs at a club called the Graffiti. And it was
Graffiti on Hubbard?
Dude, and I
DJ'd there.
My internship was to have have people like, you know, like I had like OG Webby play there.
Oh
and,
yeah.
Like, it was
that place.
I mean, it was cursed because
cursed.
Because when people walk into the elevator,
yeah.
This goes for anyone trying to open a penthouse nightclub. Okay, the 5 people walk in and then they're like, "Wow, okay, there's no one here."
Yeah,
I'm going back downstairs.
I'm leaving.
Elevators packing up. There's another round of 20 coming up.
Yep.
Some of them stay. Most of them just go. There's no one here.
Yeah.
And then and then it spirals out of control. The guy at the club is looking down at like the places on the ground packed, and they're like, "Why aren't we playing that kind of music?" And it's like, "No,
it's
bro.
Not the music,
like
bro.
Your club is straight. Like people just don't know there's anything happening. Like you'd have to literally the only days it worked was when there was like some random birthday or something that had like a bunch of people that like were already there, and then like at 9 the people show up and they're like, "Oh." Okay.
Yo, shout out to
and
Graffiti.
Then it was crazy.
I know there's gonna be some Chicago people who know about Graffiti.
Yeah.
So how did you like originally get into production then? You wanted to
before
get
that was
DJ? You
that
downloaded
was
Ableton at 13 years old?
In high school, bro. Like I
fuck,
was like,
bro?
yeah. People were like, "You listen to techno? Why do you listen to techno, bro?" Like what? Like they were making fun of me and shit. And this was like at a time before I even know how to really make fun of people back. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, damn, like they really don't like this. But it's cool.
Who showed you techno? Did you have
No, I was just listening. I mean, okay. So obviously, like having like first generation Polish, like it's they're like wedding party music was like disco polo, just like happy
disco polo,
like happy electronic like super danceable music.
Of
but
course.
It's kind of cheesy, but it's like
it's got energy.
Which to this day, that stuff is the most popular music in Poland. But if you go to like Warsaw, they're like, "Oh, you don't listen to that." I mean, that doesn't exist.
But you were hearing electronic music from a pretty early age, either way.
Me? Yeah, well, that was my favorite thing. So that's really what got me into it. It was like I would go to like an event, like a function or something, like a family thing, and I was like a little kid, and like I liked the party songs. I was like, man, those like, and like years later, like I was at my cause I would go to Poland and visit.
Yeah.
I was at my cousin's house, and he's just like, "Dude, you mean like Coco Jumbo?" And I'm like, "What?" Like, and I Google it, and I'm like, "Dude, this song is awesome!" Like, and that's the thing. It was like these melodic, weird like dance songs I thought were cool. So then it was challenging because like everyone. I remember I DJ'd my first, like it was like the older Saturday school kids, like were finishing high school, and I was like a freshman, and they were having a party.
Yeah.
And they wanted me to DJ, and they were like, "Bro, like first 2 requests, they're like, bro, Lemonade by Gucci Mane." And this like Gorilla Zoe song, and I'm just like, whoa, this is a whole new universe. Like,
Lemonade by Gucci.
I love this universe. Oh, that's a classic. Of course.
Dude, love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, so you got into electronic music. You're in college. You're DJing.
No, well, listen. So I was producing, but I think that this is a key thing to understand is like when you produce and you want to DJ, and you want to play at the club really bad, like a lot of people say this, like that like we're like producer DJs in college, whatever, like they end up having this kind of like thing where they're like, man, like if I had just focused on the production and not so much on the like trying to DJ somewhere, right?
Everybody says that,
right? And that's really like so went through school playing like the River North clubs on the weekends, like, and that was super fun.
Yeah.
But it was, it gets repetitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing. That's where like I'm kind of thankful for COVID because they kind of like just put a stopper in the whole thing, and it was like let's just start over, man.
Right.
Like but it was like same thing every night. Let's go. Like and it was fun. Like I had a great time, but it wasn't like what I was like trying to get out of like me going into Ableton and like trying to make music and then being like, wow, I'm DJing it at the club. Like maybe I would make, but you know what I mean? Like
that success was tangible to you. You knew if I DJ'd here and I DJ'd there that I could DJ there. But producing, you didn't.
It wasn't linking for me until after school.
Really?
And I had like I had a skateboarding accident where I messed up my ankle. It was dumb, but ended up being like a 2-month period of me at home making beats.
Nice. And that was after college?
Right after.
Right after
Just
college.
got a job, this happens.
Wow.
And then that kind of set me straight in a way, because it was like, hey man, that job is cool, but
Man, do I love Sherm in the booth. Oh, hey, I think you do too. Hope you enjoyed that piece of content. If you're looking for more, make sure to go to my YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any upcoming Sherm in the Booth interviews, live sets, new music, exclusive artist interviews, Sherm's Word, sub-pack reviews, and more. This is your one-stop shop for everything entertainment. Cheers.